Yo, 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 yo. Clean Water 22 here. Unlocking accessibility, finding a solution to the water crisis. My group consists of Kaylon, Roshan Pai, Isabel, Christina, and yours truly, Elias Soba. Now, what is the problem with accessibility? Access to clean drinking water is one of the greatest international challenges of the modern world. Due to pollution, bacterial contamination, overpopulation, and poverty, 1 in 9 people cannot drink potable water. That's a staggering 844 million people globally. Contaminated water kills more people annually does the war and all other violence combined. Children are particularly vulnerable to waterborne illnesses and is the number one killer of children under the age of 5. Now, who is most affected by this water crisis? In low income countries, people often do not have financial or technological resources required to properly filter and transport water. Women and children often have to walk long distances to collect contaminated water to feed their families and their crops. This creates physical strain on their bodies, which can result in neck and back pain, and their responsibilities can prevent them from seeking education or profitable employment.
This situation is similar to other countries facing a water crisis due to their harsh climate. Other countries in South America, Africa, and the Middle East face these problems because they are landlocked and receive little rainfall. Students at UTEC, a university in Peru, partnered with Mayo Draft FCB advertising agency to create a solution that works perfectly in places like this. The billboard creates water from air and has its own source of funding. The machine works by capturing the humidity from air and passing it through an air filter where it condenses into water and molecules into water molecules that are passed through an additional carbon filter. The remaining water droplets collect in the tube of the billboard and eventually fill up its base to create a total of 96 liters per day. The water is free to anyone within the area. It costs practically nothing for the community because it receives all funding from advertisements placed on the billboard. Singapore is one of the many Middle Eastern countries with a high water demand, currently at about 430 million gallons a day, which is enough to fill 782 Olympic-sized swimming pools. And the demand is only expected to increase in the coming years. But in the past 5 decades, PUB, Singapore's national water agency, has worked endlessly to build a water system that uses 4 water supplies known as the 4 national taps. Water from local catchment, imported water, NEW water, and desalinated water. Raw water from the various sources are conveyed by pipelines to the waterworks where it is chemically treated, filtered, and disinfected. Most of the treatment plants use chemical coagulation to remove the large particles of suspended matter and rapid gravity filters to remove the finer particles. Samples of water from each stage are collected and tested daily.
Yo. Singapore's holistic approach is to collect every drop of water, reuse water endlessly, and desalinate seawater. Since 2006, Singapore's government has committed hundreds of millions of dollars towards business, research, and cutting edge technologies. Continuously finding ways to meet the country's demand is the most effective and cost efficient way. Today, Singapore has one of the world's highest quality water supply and is a leading global hydro hub, home to a vibrant and thriving ecosystem of 180 water companies with more than 20 water research centers spanning the entire water value chain. 5 of the 10 countries most in need of clean water are in Asia, including countries like Bangladesh. Hopefully, PUB can work to expand their water systems to surrounding countries. Our final solution is EO water. In remote areas without access to fresh drinking water, there is often the dual concern of a lack of electricity, which is what makes French company EO Water's innovative wind turbine, the WMS-1000, so intriguing. The EO's modified turbine not only harnesses wind for energy but includes a compressor, similar to that of a dehumidifier, which pulls in air to generate condensation. The condensate is then harvested to produce up to 1,000 liters of fresh, clean drinking water each day. EO Water claims that a single WMS 1000 turbine can provide enough water for a village of 2 to 3,000 people. It's designed to last for around 20 years, and the makers describe the turbine as both sustainable and autonomous. With water ever present in the air, these turbines can generate usable water with more reliability than a well or a borehole. In conclusion, across the globe there are many plausible water systems in places that provide water to developing countries. At the same time, companies and colleges are innovating more efficient systems to defeat this water crisis. Thank you for your time.